But now we have to talk about what the team structure and roles should look like. And really, there's no one better to talk about it than Ron right now, because we really set this up kind of modeling the recon element, the recon team. And so why don't you go ahead and talk about the security team structure and roles?
Yeah, so this was modeled off a Marine recon team and just generally a fire team in the Marine Corps. But we have the security team leader. So the roles for this, they are the main coordinator in all activities, and they're the primary liaison for the organizational leadership or pastoral leadership that ensures that we're following the mission of the congregation or whoever the organization is. And that's the link between them and the rest of the team. They're getting, hey, this is what we need to train on. This is the atmosphere. This is the layout. They're getting all the information, basically the follow through for all that. So the overall team coordination and scheduling, the team leader would be doing. All the training programs and implementation, how often, what type, that's going to be the team leader. Hey, the policies, creating and updating, again, with the pastoral leadership. This is what they want to do. This is when they want to do it. This is a realistic timeline. And there might be a group chat or a website or whatever it is. They might all do it in there. And there can be some turnover on this too, so updating it whenever needed to. Incident reporting, making sure that data is there and they have a good way of, hey, this is how we're doing it legally, physically, like, oh, we actually have the ability to do this. That's going to be huge. And then they can be with that data and that after action and whatever incident report, they're going to be that liaison to, or one of the main ones, to law enforcement or the emergency responders. They might have had part of the security team, like one of the SLAC men, for instance. Hey, they might have been on the medical emergency, so they're getting that information from them, and then they're able to respond with them, the actual first responders. Hey, so some of the team members' roles, the individual roles carry out day-to-day security functions during the service, events, activities, whatever they may be. Hey, maintain a situational awareness. We just call it keeping your head on a swivel. Keeping things turned in. We're not getting easily distracted. We're assessing. We might be a zone. It might be an area. It might be for a certain amount of time or for the duration, whatever it is. They know their role. And during that time, they're implementing those security protocols and procedures, whatever they may be, and they're keeping, whatever communication method you have, keeping being able to respond to that. They're responding to the indicators, procedures during training. So they're taking training very seriously, and they're giving good feedback to the team leaders as need be. They're reporting and reserving. If I'm a rover outside or slackman outside, hey, I'm going to call my team leader or other team members so they can hear, hey, this is rover 1, the team leader. I'm observing this in the parking lot at this time. Proceed with recommendation, and then the team leader would do that. Hey, some of the specialty roles in that team, because teams can fluctuate on size, and we're just giving more generalities with this. Hey, specialty roles. So larger teams will have many, or sometimes you have multiple functions. Hey, some kind of medical responder. Hey, so they're more knowledgeable in first aid. They might have, their CPR trained, or there might be an EMT, whatever. They know where the AED is, which you all should, but they're going to probably be the first one on there. And if they need to, they can be the Good Samaritan and do what they need to do within pertaining to that. Technical security. So if someone's good, or someone in this role would be able to monitor cameras. They know control access points. They might control the keys. They have their own label system and checkout system, all this, that kind of thing. And they're monitoring the alarms. And then you can have some other people in this too, like the youth pastor. They're specifically trained and specialize in more or less the children and their protocol and how to handle them and de-escalating, kind of that kind of thing. But they're specifically for that, because that's one of the most precious jobs and precious things you have in your congregation is children. So you need a specialty role in that. Well, we recommend a specialty role with that. And then overall, something might come up. You might get an additive to like an event security, like some crowd management. Again, not in a forceful way, but just the size, the scope. You just can't handle that many people, so we might need more event security at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just to touch on like the youth protection and things like that is, you know, part of the courses we offer. I mean, we offer some pretty robust, you know, child protecting training and child safety and protection training as part of your curriculum with Kingdom Defense. But we always recommend, like, if someone's already trained in that, if someone's already specialized in that, that's real what we're really talking about with those specialized roles. Same thing, you know, we want to offer basic medical response training to you. However, if there's already an EMT or there's already a nurse or a doctor as part of your congregation or staff, we would definitely encourage you to use them to the fullest extent. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.